line. We've reached our Craftsman, 20 to go.
Oh, and it's a nail biter. Two differing lines. We talked about it at the opening of the show. You got all kinds of options here at North Wilkesboro.
These front row trucks, these teammates have not made it easy on Corey Heim today. Yes, he has led the most laps, but they have been hard charging. Look at Chandler Smith closing.
Corey Heim just slipped really big in 3 and 4. I mean, he's right on the edge of the grip, and gosh, he's pushing that truck hard. So just kind of like what I thought, like the older tires will fire, but then it seems like they just get hot. So the 11 is gonna, I don't think the 11 can go down and block the lane. The 38's running a 1 and 2. He just kind of has to stick to his guns up top.
Chandler Smith keeps taking a peek.
He's going to have to run 18 perfect laps to keep that 38 behind him.
That's a lot of laps.
That is.
It's many laps to go.
That's a whole bunch of turns, too.
Seeing the pylon there on the left side, last pit and lap number. It's old tires versus new tires.
He makes that 1 and 2 up high work really well, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's all about momentum, right? And he's getting to that top lane. Progressive banking we talk about here in that top lane, it feels like it has a ton more banking in the third lane than it does in the second. He's able to roll momentum, and the 38 is complete opposite. White line hugging on entry and exit, but look at the run the 11 can get off the corner. So that's going to be tough for the 38. We've already talked about how tough it is to make the bottom work off the floor with that bump, and this is the first lap the 38's gone to the middle lane, trying to find some cleaner air, because the 11's done a good job of pinning it to the bottom, giving all the dirty air to the 38, as the 38's starting to change his line and trying to get up the racetrack in 1 and 2.
You can just see that brain working, can't you? He said, I got to move around. This isn't working. What am I going to do? Maybe that's sending signals to Corey Heim not to just trust where you think I'm going. I can be versatile.
Two 22-year-olds battling each other. Toyota versus Ford. Tricon versus Front Row as they're getting into some lap trucks just ahead.
Night.
Just when you want to give the advantage to Chandler Smith, Corey Heim puts together a couple of good laps and puts a little bit of space between he and second place runner.
Yeah, they're just kind of trading laps here. Like, you know, 1 lap, it'll be a 10th one way, then a 10th the other way. Lapper gets out of the way. That was a great move by Frankie Muniz right there. Let the leaders race it out here to the end of the race.
Sergio Ruggiero, Brent Enfinger on the right side. That battles for 6th.
Red Cruz just ahead of them. He's driven away a bit.
Or not to pit.
I like what Chandler did. He tried to outrun him on the same tires and couldn't do that.
Nice
He got him 4 more and it's still a struggle.
Chandler's loose though. You saw him slide all the way through the center and exit of 3 and 4. He's trying hard, but I think he's realizing my time is running out and I'm not really making gains on the 11. So he's overstepping his truck, which he has to. I mean, he has no other choice than to run the tire off of it. And the 11's done a good job of just being nice and neat and simple, running his lane, understanding where my truck's the best, because you've held him off so far. Just got to do the same thing for the next 8 laps.
We heard Chandler Smith on his radio saying, I wanted to pit. We couldn't beat him on the other tires. Let's give it a whirl. His crew chief agreed, and that was the decision was made.
And Ben Rhodes, guys, still making moves forward up to 7 in that 99 truck. What a battle up front for the lead. I feel like we've had this all day. Maybe different drivers we've been talking about, but it's been a heck of a battle up front. Chandler Smith, though, time is running out.
And Chandler's really starting to commit to the middle of 3 and 4, and it's actually helped him out a little bit. He's getting more comfortable up there. It takes you a few laps to figure it out. All right, how do I have to enter? What's my entry speed? What's my roll speed? How can I figure that out? But he's actually starting to creep just a little bit closer to the 11.
Chandler Smith all over
Goes to the bottom.
Oh, he's
going
gonna shove
it to him.
And
And
tough.
around goes Brent Cruz. Caution.
Can get and going right at that bump.
And
And
if
where
I'm-
the 38 can't launch.
If I'm Lane Riggs, I'm feeling pretty good about life right now. He's on.
Here we go. Chandler Smith on the inside. Corey Heim out front. What a restart.
Great
But look
restart.
at Lane Riggs up high.
Great restart by the 11. Lane Riggs really good through 1 and 2. He's going to clear for second.
Corey Heim's already been running into once.
Corey Heim tried to protect. He got into turn 3 way too deep. Loose.
Oh, sideways.
White flag is in the air.
Slide job.
Last lap of this
Slide
race.
job.
Lane Riggs into Corey Heim.
Corey Heim.
Corey Heim goes around. It's battle of the teammates to the finish line. Who's it going to be? Chandler Smith with the advantage over Lane
Caution.
Riggs.
Right there at the end.
Lane Riggs sideways. Checkered flag in the air.
Caution flag.
Chandler Smith. What a last lap.
Well, I feel real bad for Corey. I feel terrible.
I
for
felt
Corey.
bad for him 3 or 4 times this year. He's just had the best truck, and it didn't work out.
A
Teammates
lot
cheering.
transpired in those 2 laps. We need to go back and relive. Another one, though. Corey Heim, most laps led ever in his career in one race, and he doesn't pick up the victory.
Yeah, you know, it's rough, man. Corey Heim did a great job all day. You think he did everything right and get contact at the end, end up spinning out and not even getting a good finish out of it, right? You end up finishing 17th, but that's the way things go. He's doing all the right things. It's just a matter of trying to have some things not happen to him.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, boys.
Second win of the season for Chandler Smith. There's John Leonard, his crew chief. Brian, when he came in and he took those new tires, he said, watch him. That's going to be the winner.
Wow, what a show.
I didn't know who was going to win in those circumstances, but it wound up victory lane, and you know they took a chance at getting tires, and they were able to make it work.
I'll tell you, Lane Riggs gave him a run for it.
Love you
Yeah,
guys.
there
Peace out.
could be
We'll
some
see you next time.
fireworks on pit road. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on it.
Lane Riggs with that unapproved adjustment pre-race started the back of
Lane
his
Riggs
field.
wins, guys. We love you guys. Peace out. We'll catch you next time. Yeah!